Let's move on now to our other top story, the Apple Watch SE. Now, Apple has been very, very successful with their smartwatches. In fact, the Apple Watch is the single largest selling watch in the entire world. So Apple was very successful with the SE phone. They said, why not take the same strategy and use it with such a successful device, which is their smartwatch, their Apple Watch. So what did they do? They actually took most of the good stuff from their watches, chopped off a few that, of course, will be there to bring the price down, and they came up with the Apple Watch SE. A lot of people say this watch is specially made for countries like India because we are a very price-sensitive market. So to all those people that always thought, look, I always wanted an Apple Watch but could never afford it, well, is the Apple Watch SE your answer? Let's find out.
To kick off our watch special today, we're starting with the Apple's latest sensation, the Watch SE. When Apple announced the Watch SE, everyone around the world was super excited and impressed to see an Apple Watch that would give the user the Watch OS experience in a more affordable price. That was made clear by the tagline, heavy on features, light on price. Today on the show, we strap the Watch SE on our wrists and find out what makes it so special. We'll also try and figure out what features we give up to get a more affordable Apple Watch. So without further ado, let's begin. We're reviewing the 44mm variant of the Watch SE. However, just like the Series 6 watch, SE is also offered in a smaller 40mm variant. In the box of the Apple Watch SE, you'll find the watch itself, the charging dock and the single loop strap. Now, the strap here needs a special mention because this is the first time Apple has offered this style of strap, and it's calling it the Solo Loop. It looks really good and it's quite practical as well. If you want to switch the straps on your Apple Watch, then we definitely recommend a Solo Loop to you. Now let's dive into the Watch SE. Right off the start, when we looked at the SE, we realized that it looks exactly the same as the Series 6. It has the same 1.58-inch OLED displays on square unibody designs with 3D infinity glass that wraps over to the side. The display in resolution is also similar to that of Series 6. The resemblance in fact is so striking that you can't tell between the Series 6 and the SE unless you start using the watch. The Apple Watch SE comes out of the box with Apple's latest Watch OS 7. The latest OS by Apple enables a whole lot of features on the Watch SE, just like its older sibling. For starters, we got to see the wide array of watch faces, which you can choose using your iPhone. Just like the Series 6, the faces are customizable and you can give your Apple Watch a personal touch with them. Other standard Apple Watch features are intact with the SE, like getting notifications, setting up reminders, and talking to Siri. There are a number of workout modes on the Watch SE. This time we chose to go ahead with yoga, for which we got detailed data to track our progress. The presence of Apple's A-grade heart rate sensor makes sure that your activities are well tracked. Apple has done away with the SpO2 monitor on the Watch SE, which is a bit disappointing. Apple is providing GPS and cellular options on the Watch SE, and that's the variant that we had. Without any surprises here, the cellular call quality was great, making sure that we don't lose out on any of our conversations. Apple has gone ahead with the older Series 5 processor in its latest smartwatch, which makes us a little skeptical about the battery life. These doubts, however, were cleared soon enough as we observed that the Series 5 chip is very well optimized, giving us a battery backup of well over a day. Since there is no fast charging available, the watch takes 1.5 hours to charge, which can bother some people. We'd like to wind up this review with some straight facts. If you're someone who's looking to buy their first Apple Watch, then starting at 29,900 rupees for the Apple Watch SE should be your go-to option. You can choose to bump up the features and buy the variant that we reviewed for 36,900 rupees. But if you're someone who's already using the Series 4 or 5, then the Watch SE is not a worthy upgrade for you.